During the People, Places, and Exchanges Art as a Visual Voice exhibit at the McColl Arts Center, we interviewed artist Carlos Estevez about the works featured in the exhibit, along with his background and passions. At this exhibition, he features 13 different works, most of which are sketched with pencil and paper.
Can you give us your name and a little bit of background information on yourself?
My name is Carlos Estevez. I'm a Cuban artist. I was born in Havana in 1969. I live in Miami right now. I am a multidisciplinary artist, so I do drawing, sculpture, installation, different mediums. I like to explore different media, and I'm here at the mccoll Center for a residency 4 months. I'm willing to do some ceramic, something that I don't usually do in my work. Also, I'm having a show at the LACA Project Gallery. So if you want to check it out later, I have a show there.
Can you give us a little bit of information on one of your pieces that you're going to be showing tonight?
You mean in the presentation?
Yes.
Well, this presentation is very short, so they make a selection of 5 work. Try to present a little bit in general what I do. As I told you before, I did installation and drawing, paintings, so it's going to be a little bit of everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
Where and when did your passion for art begin?
Well, I started to study art 11 years old in a school especially for art. So I really, it's my passion, my lifetime passion. I've been doing things with my hands since I was a child.
That's awesome. What is your favorite kind of medium or a subject to work with?
I switched from one medium to another medium. It helped me to get new ideas, to experiment the language of art, which way can express better my ideas. It depends on the period of my life I've been in. But my favorite medium is I have to say something is paper, drawing. I like to draw. I think it's very direct, very immediate. So you can see what you have in mind in a piece of paper.
Awesome. What do you feel like your artwork conveys to your audience?
What do you mean?
What would they feel about your artwork?
Well, what people feel is unpredictable. Everyone feels the same, and the magic of art is I submerge very deep into myself, and I can connect with other people's universe. It's very interesting process. So what I do, I don't think very much in what people expect. I think very much in what I expect, what I have in my mind. So I try to be connecting with my ideas, and the rest is unpredictable. It's always surprising because every person is an individual, and every individual have their own idea, their own emotion, and they react in different ways. So it's very interesting for me when I show my work to see how people react and the interpretation they do.
Have you seen any growth in your work from like the beginning when you started until now?
I think my work is very connected with my experience as a human being. So as I've been getting older, my work is getting older. I mean, it's more rich, more open, and have different, many different layers. It's like making a building. So when you are a child, you are on the ground floor connecting with your roof, and then you start to build in every level.
So if you could live in any era, what era would you pick? So like the 1600s or the 1700s or something like that?
Like the 1980s?
Yeah.
I like Renaissance.
Renaissance?
Yeah.
Is there any reason why?
I'm very fond of the Middle Age. I used to sing a reincarnation theory, because I was born in Old Havana, very close to the fortress. And I don't know why I have, for some reason, my work was very always connecting with the idea of the Middle Age. And then again, I was thinking in reincarnation, but when I grow older, I realized that it was part of my childhood. So I have a fortress just in front of my house, and I'm very connecting with that aesthetic. And I think it was a very, philosophically, it was a very important period of human ideas.
That's awesome. What do you feel like your biggest failure with your career as an artist would be?
A big failure. Well, yeah, I think we human are half misery, half divine. So you get positive things and negative things, and all together makes what you are. So I don't think in terms of failures or victories. I think both make complete the human experience. So.
That's awesome, actually. It's a really good way of viewing things. Do you see yourself being an artist for the rest of your life?
Yeah, I think being an artist is something that you don't really choose. It chooses you, and it's kind of disease. So it's something that I really need to say what I have in mind. It's a very deep connection.
Oh yeah, I agree.
I don't do it for me it's a whole package, because I make my living out of my art. It's wonderful because I do what I love, and I live from what I love to do. But I think I always want to be an artist. It's my way of thinking. I think in images, so that's the way I project life.
If you couldn't be an artist, what would you want to be?
I prefer not be. I always think in it, it's I return to life. It's a reincarnation is possible. I would prefer to be an artist or not to come back. So I like to do my life is I do what I want all the time. Mostly all the time, we live in society, you have to follow certain rules, but mostly I do what I want.
That's awesome.
And lastly, if you could change anything about your career, would you? Or do you like it just the way it happened?
As I tell you before, I like the way it is, with my negative thing, with the positive thing. It's a growing process, it's a fight, and I like the way it is. I don't really have to change anything.
Alrighty, well thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
My pleasure.